Or let's cross live now to Zeina Awad, who is standing by at the police station where the suspect is being held in Istanbul. Hi, Zeina. Tell us more about how police finally caught up with the suspect, as well as the others that they've arrested, and why were they so cautious about revealing his full identity?
Well, Andrea, they had him in their sights for at least a week before finally capturing him on Monday night. And the reason why they took their time and they really took it step by step is because they wanted to see who he was communicating with. They wanted to map out his network here in Istanbul and in Turkey. And this is a very complex situation, which probably reflects the complex nature of the Daesh threat here in Turkey and across the region. And they had to get it right. And the authorities say that they have gotten it right. They got their man. He's alive. He's in being questioned along with others who are detained where we are at the headquarters of the Istanbul police station. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if what comes out of this discussion or this questioning will give us more details, important, valuable information about how Daesh is operating here in Turkey. Now, as we heard earlier, this man, Masharipov, had been in the country for about a year, and he came to Turkey after spending some time in Afghanistan. An important detail, because Afghanistan is a country where many young men have been radicalized, have been trained, and have evolved into cells for groups such as Daesh to then be sent out in different parts of the world.
Zeina, one of the details that hasn't been talked about as much, though, is that we're also hearing his wife, his daughter, and his son have also been detained. Is there anything more you can tell us about that?
Yes, we have heard that. Now, they are minors, of course. There'll be some caution around information about them. What we do know, however, is when he was detained on Monday night, he was in the house of an Iraqi national, and there were 3 other people. We believe they are women, all from African countries, also present. Now, he's clearly made a life for himself here. He was here presumably with his wife and his children. He has moved locations in different parts of Turkey, getting to know the lay of the land, you know, we suspect, before carrying out the massacre at Reina nightclub on New Year's Eve. It's really quite a successful mission for the police here in Turkey. It's important to say that this is an operation that happened across a number of cities, not only in Istanbul. You know, to capture him, to break up this terror network and to be able to question him is something that many here are happy about. The people, I can tell you, in Istanbul are very relieved because this guy has been out in the country. Nobody knew where he was, and the impact psychologically of the attack on New Year's Eve was immense on the country, and there's definitely relief that now he's finally in police custody.
And what's being said about the next steps then, not just for this investigation, but the search for terror suspects across the country under now this ongoing state of emergency?
Yes, in fact, we have already heard from the Prime Minister, from the President, from the Deputy Prime Minister, and the message has been consistent. The message is we're going to be relentless in the pursuit of Daesh and of terrorists in Turkey. So the investigation is ongoing, and we expect the investigation to only grow, to only expand, because this is a chance to map out a countrywide, potentially, operating cells of Daesh, potentially linking them to Syria, potentially to Iraq. I expect that we will be hearing more information as this investigation progresses and as in the days to come.
Okay, Zeina, thank you so much for that. Live from Istanbul.